All right, guys, so we got our first little project done. That's putting our name in the middle of a board, so we understand how to do that. If not, we or you probably need to get a little help, get a little assistance, ask some questions from your group partners. There's probably somebody that's really understanding this. I don't want to say it's simple, but it's follow your step by steps. That's all you got to do, okay? All right, so the next thing we're going to do is learn how to import a picture and put it on here. Okay, so I am going to, let's do this, get started here. So your project calls for a 10 by 10, I do believe. So we're going to go ahead and change everything around, get this set up for you. And that way you can see the same thing. And I'm going to leave that thickness at a 1/2 inch thick. If your material's a little thicker, that's okay. Change that too. I do not plan on cutting through that. That's for sure, okay? All right, so we're good there. We're going to zero positions of material surface. Our XY data position is going to be our front right-hand corner. All right, and a little push OK there. Come on. There we go. And what we're going to do now is find our picture. If you don't have one saved or whatnot, you can go to the internet, pull one up. Our black and white clip arts work the best, okay? So I'm going to take a look-see and see if I have one in my folder already, and I'm going to go to pictures, and there's a car. Let's take a look-see. I think that might work just fine. I'm not real crazy about that. There's just a lot of distortion and stuff going on, so I'm going to get rid of it, and I'm going to jump out and go to the internet, and let's just find let's go with a Diamond P. Let's go Pickens County High School, and let's go images, and let's just scroll down here real quick. I guarantee, oh, there we go. Here, now this is going to be green and black or green and white, which is going to work just fine. So let's go with that. Pick either one, it doesn't matter. I think I will go with this one. So let's click on that. We'll come over here. And let's save this image as, or even copy, it doesn't matter, one of the two. So I'm going to go copy, and I'm going to go back to here, okay, and just come back in here, and let's go paste. There we go. It's pretty simple, huh? Yeah, really simple. All right, so we're going to enlarge this, make it a little bit bigger. Pay attention to your photos and stuff. Some of them get cut off in this transformation. Does that make sense? Pay attention to your ruler. Okay, we got plenty of room to work here. And how big do you really want to make this? Okay, so I'm going to make it, looks like 9 by 9, somewhere around there. I'm going to leave an inch space all the way around my board just to be on the safe side of my clamps and everything else. Okay, now while you have it like this, go ahead and come over here. Remember, we clicked on this to begin with. Import our bitmap. Okay, we now need to create our vectors. So we're going to come down to here to our bird, trace bitmap, and click on it. And automatically it's going to trace that. What do we want to cut out? We want to cut out on this our green. Okay, anything green. There's so much white, we really don't want to mess with it unless you want to go just the opposite of what I'm talking about and have our diamond P there actually standing up out of the material instead of it being the green being cut out, okay? It's going to take longer, but it's going to be well worth it. It's going to look really cool, but it's going to take a while, okay? So pay attention, once again, pay attention to your time and how much time you have. So with this being colored, let's make sure, clicked here, don't worry about black and white, okay? And we're going to click on every green there is. We're going to take care of every green because we want to make sure everything gets cut out on this. And as you can tell, it's turning red, and that's our trace color. Now, if I were to click on this white, everything is colored. So we don't want to do that, okay? Let's leave it this. You can change this color. It doesn't matter, whatever you put it on. So you put it on that. It's going to be green. That's only telling you what's getting cut out, okay? I'm going to leave it at red. All right, so we take a look at that. We're good there. We can do some little, tightening things down, noise and all that. I'm good with all this. So let's go preview. That's what we want. Let's hit apply. Okay, and we're going to hit close. It's going to come back to this. Now, this is very important, or you're going to be sitting back here in just a minute saying, what's going on? I'm not really understanding. Mr. Wilson, come help me. Okay, so let's hit Edit Objects, click on the third one over, and we're going to come in here and click. It's going to pop this up. Now, we want to go ahead and get rid of this original. Okay, don't need it. Hit delete, get it gone. All right, so we're now back to this. Click on it, and now we can just go to our edits, align selected, and let's put it in the center of the material, and we're good there. Okay, we're off of that. We're done over here. We have this set up. Let's slide back over here to Toolpaths. Everything here on our material setup should already be ready to go. Okay, so I'm going to slide my little picture over here, and let's go here. Let's go to VCarve. So we're still at flat depth of 0.06. If you want to cut this a little deeper, that's up to you. Go according to what our chart is. You do not want to go over 0.125 unless you're doing something really, we need to chit chat about that and make sure everything's set up right, okay? So let's stick with that. Slide down, make sure all of these are checked off. Hit our selector, associate with toolpath. This goes by pretty quick, guys. All right, hit calculate. And as you can see, we have our blue, everything. It looks like everything's getting cut out that we want to cut out. Let's take a quick look-see. Watch it here for a second. I'm going to speed it up. We're going to make sure just everything's getting cut out the way we want it to cut out, okay? If it's not, we can always go back and we need to change our setup, our process, what we want to do, how deep it's cutting out, and stuff like that. This is going to be plenty deep enough, okay, without changing bits or anything like that. All right, so we're still setting on that 90-degree V-bit cutout, so that's looking pretty decent. I'm going to speed it up a little bit more to go ahead and get this done. And there you go. It's done, and that's what it should look like. Now, if you wanted to go through and burn this material before you ever get started and whatnot, we'll chit-chat, always ask before you start doing it, okay? All right, so that's done. We can close this out. How much time is it going to take to cut this out? So we're right at 20 minutes. It's probably going to take less than that, but by the time you set it up and all that, okay? So pay attention. Remember, there's 5 or 6 of you in your group. Take turns using the machine. Plan accordingly. You have 10 days. Everybody has about 3 projects to do. Okay, so plan accordingly. So close that out. Communicate with your friends in your group. If they're not your friends, you still got to communicate. Get over it. Okay, so we know we got about 20 minutes on this. We're now ready to save. Put your zip drive in. Hit your save button. Make sure you have a post processor chose. And we're going to slide down on that. And we are CNC Piranha inches. Okay, CNC Piranha arcs, ARCS, inch, dot tap. If you don't choose this one, it's not going to work out correctly, okay? All right, hit the old save button. You're ready to go. Hit close. Everything's said and done. Check and make sure it is ready to be pulled out. You're clear. Take it out, and you're ready to go. Put it in the CNC machine and turn it on, okay? If you got any questions, need help a little bit, remember, ask the people in your group first, and then come to me, okay? All right.